Sperm and an egg. Sperm and an egg. Look around you. Everyone you see comes from a sperm and an egg. Not a single one of them had a choice as to the size of their dick, the depth of their vagina. Not a single one of them had a choice as to the language that they were born into. The people around you were made of a sperm and an egg just like you, and they appeared on a planet into a culture that was a momentum just like you, and they have no choice as to the matter. No one chose their family. And if you want to be a hippie and believe that bullshit that you do, you go right ahead, but I don't fucking buy it. That's just a way to try to feel special. Everyone around us literally comes from the same source we do. We don't have to get fancy with our vocabulary to feel that, to respect that fact, to respect each other. It doesn't matter if you're black or white or Hispanic or Asian. It doesn't matter if you're from Europe or America or China or Japan or South America or Brazil, Australia, New Zealand. It doesn't matter where you think you're fucking from. You came from a sperm and an egg. The people next to you came from a sperm and an egg. If you want to identify with the cultural material that each sperm and an egg pops up into, you're only going to limit yourself, and you're only going to piss yourself off. The person next to you comes from the same place you do. Is made of the same fucking material that you're made of. So if you look out at the world and you see, oh, that guy's full of this, and that person's fucking an idiot, and that person, he's stupid, you realize that it's okay to do that. It's okay to say, the ideas in your head are fucking ridiculous. And I totally care about you. Because it's true. Totally care about you. And you might have ideas in your head that are so fucking stupid, they're making the world a miserable place to be. Sperm and an egg. Where'd the sperm and the egg come from? Come on, do the math. Don't take the tone to mean that I'm angry at you. I'm being firm. If you're afraid of firmness, well, grow a pair. Because you're not a coward. And you're not sensitive. You're one of the most amazing creations on this planet. And your head may be full of the biggest bullshit you can imagine. Because you think you're separate. You think the people around you don't come from the same place you do. You think that you gotta get your vocabulary straight and then go find someone who matches your story, when every single person you run into is who you are. Don't confuse the anger, the firmness, for being unloving and unkind, because it's total bullshit. I am you. I come from the same place you do. I'm made of the same thing you're made of. The DNA structure in this organism is maybe slightly different than the DNA structure in that organism. But I come from a sperm. And I come from an egg. Just like you. And I no more can choose the color of my skin, color of my eyes, the rate of my metabolism, than you can. Let's be friends. What do you say? Let's not bullshit each other anymore. Let's not be afraid of each other anymore. Let's just look at each other honestly and be like, what's up? Sperm and an egg, sperm and an egg. Because trying to believe that we're something special, something spiritual, just keeps separating us. I'm not a sperm and an egg, I'm light, I'm consciousness. We pick a term and it keeps separating us. Then we argue over our vocabulary list when it's so obvious we come from the same fucking place. And we care about each other. We deeply care about each other. The only thing that keeps us from feeling that is the fact that we really think that our story, that our skin, our bones, our blood, our culture, our nationality, our beliefs about what's going on here, we really think those are what we are. These ideas come from antiquity. They're momentums developed by culture that didn't know about DNA. They didn't know how the fucking human being came to be. We still believe shit. You are as miraculous as Jesus was, if the fucker ever existed. You are as miraculous as the Buddha was, if the fucker ever existed, because they came from a sperm and an egg. Unless you want to believe the self-hate, anti-life material that's written down about divine birth. There's nothing wrong with sex. There's absolutely nothing wrong with fucking. My vagina's exverted. Everyone starts out the same. Sperm and an egg. And no one has a choice as whether or not they're a man or a woman. Whether or not they got an innie or an outie. Whether the innie likes an innie and the outie likes an outie, or the innie and the outie likes each other. No one has a choice in that. This is an explosion that is amazingly out of control. And it includes this video. So we can try to be kind and nice to each other in a way where we're smiley and sweet. But if we're lying, if we're smiley and sweet because we're afraid, then we're not being kind or nice, we're just being afraid. It's okay to be firm, it's okay to be angry. Because you're tired of believing the same bullshit as the neighbor is. You're exhausted from believing that the people around you are different than you are. And that you can't trust them. That you can't listen to them. That you can't be respectful to them. And expect respect from them. You really are this separate thing. Alone in the universe. It's such bullshit. We're all here together. And we come from the same exact place. And only our religious differences keep us from experiencing that. Religion was invented by people who didn't know about DNA. Sperm and an egg. Everyone you see. You're amazing.